Hey there, if you don't know me, my name's Tyler Walter, and I am a 3-star Golden Circle, 2-star Crystal Executive Leader with Isogenics. You also may know my mother, Cindy. She's a, I think, 8-star Platinum, 15-star Crystal Executive. She's got a crazy numbers. I don't even know what they all are now, but together our family's had an amazing experience with Isogenics in the last 7 years, going on 8 years now, actually. And, the products have changed our life. The business has completely changed our life, allowed my mother, who is a stay-at-home mom with little education experience, to have huge financial success, help a lot of people, allowed me, an engineer, to get out of a job that I wasn't happy in and get out and have some freedom and travel the world. And my family as a whole has gotten so much healthier because of the Isogenics nutrition. The community has made us it's really changed our mindset and our outlook on life. I mean, it's been an incredible transformation that Isogenics has given our family. But the thing that we love the most about Isogenics is our events. And this last year with the COVID-19 pandemic, we haven't been able to have any of them. It has been almost a year since our last event at New Year's Kickoff 2020 in Phoenix, Arizona, which was an amazing time, bringing so many like-minded people together for a weekend of health and wellness and financial well-being and just community of like-minded individuals. And man, I miss it. And I know you probably do too if you're someone who's attended one before. And if you haven't, you're going to want to attend one of these things. But I'm so excited to announce that in January 2021 in Tampa, Florida, we're going to be able to have our own New Year's kickoff, and we're going to be able to get the events back going again for the first time in a year. It's just going to be incredible. So, Isogenics is a massive corporation with millions of people worldwide playing a part in this organization, and for them, it's very hard to be nimble in a time like this, where from day to day we don't know what the future is going to hold. So a few months ago, with the uncertainty of the future, they decided to move the New Year's Kickoff event, which is traditionally in Phoenix, Arizona every January. They decided to move it to an online event. And if you've tuned into any of the Isogenics online events recently, they do an amazing job of it. However, there's just part of it that we just miss, right? That person-to-person interaction. If you're a guest looking at this video, you've never been to an Isogenics event, we welcome you. We can't wait to have you there with us, because there's something special about this community. You come together, not only do you learn about how to live a healthier life, not only do you learn about how to build a business for yourself if you're looking for that, but you get around positive people. You get to learn from them. You get to be inspired by them. And it's like our own little bubble world. And we leave after these events just feeling so fired up for life. And man, we miss it the last year. So we're so excited to be able to bring this, because again, Isogenics, they're just too big to be able to handle all the uncertainty. They had to move to an online event. But with just a few hundred people, we can be a little bit more nimble. And the way the world is moving right now, and the way the situation in the US is, and the laws and the regulations in Florida, is going to allow us by January to actually have a nice group together. And we're really excited for that. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little hybrid event. We're going to do a little hybrid event where we have our own deal built around the Isogenics online event, because we don't want to miss that action-packed training they're going to have there. So the online event is on January 8th and January 9th. It'll be a few hours on each of those days. We're going to have our own session on January 7th, and we're going to build some of our own things around the online event as well. So we're going to have some great trainers, myself, my mother Cindy, as well as Carla Italiano, Susan Wheeler, John Stankiewicz, some great names in the Isogenics community that have had great success, as well as a lot of others. And it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to give everyone the New Year's kickoff experience. We might not be able to give you the energy of 5,000 people in a room, but I'll tell you, after a year without an event, I think the few hundred that we will have in that room are going to have even more energy than the 5,000 normally have, because we just miss it. So it's going to be really exciting. If you're a guest looking at this, the reason you want to come is it'll give you the full experience of what Isogenics is. Maybe you haven't even tried the products yet, or maybe you just got started. If you want to learn the story of Isogenics, if you want to learn the stories of successful people that have done Isogenics, how they've transformed their health, how they've transformed their body, how they've transformed their bank account, if you want to learn from these people, be inspired by these people, and really experience all that Isogenics has to offer, there's no better way to do it. I wish I could give everyone a pill and they just took it and they saw what Isogenics was, and I can't do that. But getting someone to New Year's kickoff is the second best option. If you can get around this community for 3 days, you're going to see loud and clear what this is all about. You're going to know, like, hey, this is for me, or if it's not for me. If you think we're all crazy, no worries. We're going to be pretty hyped up. But I think you might love it, and we're really excited to have you join us. For those of you that have already been with Isogenics, maybe been to an event before, you know how amazing they are, and I'm sure you've missed them as much as I have. So we can't wait to have you here so you can get back around that. Isogenics events is probably the most important part of building your Isogenics business. and getting back around this, getting some great training from some high-level people is going to be invaluable. And of course, all the valuable training we're going to be getting from the online event as well. And for those of you that are leaders, you know how important it is. So if you are a leader and you're watching this and this is the first time you've heard of this, please reach out to me. I'd love to collaborate with you and make this an event that you and your team can really enjoy. So what we're going to do is we're going to watch the live event together on Friday and Saturday, but we're going to do our own session on Thursday, mostly focused on leadership development, mindset, and the skills of building the business. And then we'll sprinkle in our own things around the live event. But most importantly, we're going to get the best part of the event, which is the after event, right? We know that the training is so amazing, but the life change happens in those conversations after the event when you're talking with someone like you saw their story on stage and you're like, hey, tell me about how you did X, Y, Z, and you're able to pick that person's brain. You're able to go out to dinner with your team. You're able to just be around that community so you can leave feeling so inspired. And we're going to be able to do that. So we're going to have the best of both worlds. We're going to be able to watch the online event together and have our own live in-person experience together in Tampa. Okay, so there's a link somewhere around this video. You can click for more details on the exact location, the exact timing, the trainers list, all that kind of stuff. But what I want you to know is Tampa, Florida, January 7, 8, and 9. New Year's Kickoff 2021. It's going down, it's happening, and we want you to be a part of it. So click the link around this video and get yourself registered. Can't wait to see you in Tampa in January 2021.